Dude, up just a little bit.
I don't look too good.
Okay. Now joined by Quinn Slazinski. We'll start it off with a question from Shannon.
Hey, Quinn. Shannon Russell from the Courier Journal. There were a lot of big moments in this game from you guys, but maybe none bigger than that three-pointer that you hit out of the timeout when you guys were, they had come within 7 points. Can you walk us through what was planned for that and kind of how important that basket was?
Yeah, Boston College plays a really interesting defense. It was kind of hard for us to figure it out. I mean, they would do a four-man high zone, and then in the middle of the play would switch up back to man. And, we were trying to run our man offense, and it was just kind of hard to switch it into zone offense, in the middle of play because it's just a completely different offense. During that play, it was just kind of a time we're figuring out. We used Sam and me, just kind of like the four-man, to pop out on the wing just to get three defenders guarding four offensive players. And it just so happened that, Carlik is just such an amazing player, and it draws the defense to him. So it just opened up for me. And I'm going to shoot it when I'm open every time. So.
Russ.
Yeah, Coach Mack was very complimentary to you about doing a lot of things. What in your game do you think is the best thing you do, and what do you try to do when you're out there?
I just had to describe my game. I just say I'm a gamer. Not like, a lot of people say like a lot of roles, Ryan McMahon come in, hit 9 threes for us, just people come in and rebound. I just like to, get my teammates where they're supposed to be on the defense, whether it's being the loudest voice on the court, taking charges, playing excellent defense, and really playing with my mind. All these dudes are more athletic than me, but I don't really care. Actually, yeah, I don't care at all. I'm use my head and just make big plays, take the open shot, and just get us in our offense. And I'm learning. Last year I got a couple dump minutes. Just when we were beating teams by 30, and it's starting to just kind of make sense to me now, just as we're going through these games, and I'm really excited for our team going forward.
Jody.
Quinn, hey, it's Jody Demling with Cardinal Authority. Coach talks a lot about communication, and obviously without Malik, you guys are missing one of your bigger communicator. He was talking today about you doing that, and you're going to get more minutes if you continue to do that. Do you consider yourself as a guy who can help this team with your communication on the floor?
Oh yeah, even back to the last question, I think that's something that before the game, before even the game, everyone's getting into the right headspace. Just the biggest thing for me is communication. You're right, Malik Williams, just an unbelievable talent and communicator. And it sounds like to non-basketball fans, just like, oh, he's just out there talking. Like, what's that mean? It gets people in the right spots. It gets, players just, where they need to be. And only that, I'll sometimes say some things, and, my teammates get, like, hype on it. You know what I'm saying? Just the communication and just, like, the nastiness. You talk, it just comes with energy and creates energy. And it's just, like, such an underestimated, and it's, like, such an important thing that every team needs. It's, like, the biggest communicators. It's really going to help our team be successful. And now I'll definitely take the job of being the communicator. Whether that's this game, next game, I'll be sure to get everyone in the right place.
Take two more from Michael and then Russ.
Hey Quinn, Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. You've watched David progress from last year to this year. Came out, he had a huge first half, was stroking things. How much from a guy that sees him in practice, how much have you seen him work on his shot in different situations from deep?
I mean, I'm just so proud of him. That's one of my best friends, and he gets everything he deserves. I mean, he's just such a humble and hardworking kid. He's super quiet until it's just me and him, in the room, and he's the craziest man I've ever met. But it's so amazing to see just him work on his game and him be patient. A lot of people don't really look into it. I mean, he's just from Louisville, and he got all these people putting pressure, what I'm saying, telling him he needs to do this and that and that, and man, that kid just goes down and plays. I know the pressure on him, but he doesn't really even look at it. It's the same game he's been playing since Trinity. It's 10 minutes away from the Big Yum. That kid plays, he works hard, and he just knows the game. He's one of the smartest minds I've ever played with, and I'm so happy and just so thankful we have him on the team.
We'll close it out with Russ.
Yeah, Quinn. Two-part question, really. the offense is a lot more fluid today than it has been the last few games. Wonder why you think that is, and also, the 3-point shooting was better too. Can this team be a good 3-point shooting team? It hadn't been until today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And one thing we aren't going to do is just look at statistics of recent games. We all know our powers, and we all know what we can do. Obviously, just, coming off this crazy year, the first couple games, people are just getting back to speed and stuff like that. Some of us haven't played in, a year, really. So we're not even looking at, we shoot this for – like, we're a really good 3-point shooting team. Probably nothing like last year, to be completely honest with you. But we got a lot of people that can hit the open three. And back to your offense question, it was just we've been playing with each other. The game is just super different. We went 8 months with just playing each other in practice. And so, just to get out there, we got guys like Carleek and David that can score at will, but now they're trusting their teammates. And it's working together pretty beautifully, if you ask me.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Quinn, thanks for joining us. And that'll
Thank you.
conclude our post game from Boston College. Thank you.